Sawadee krap and hello from a very wet Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. I'm Josh, the Thailand coordinator for Impact Teaching, and today I'm going to talk about 5 apps that you must download before or when you arrive in Thailand. This is for anyone. It could be for someone who's just visiting Thailand, or for our teachers who are going to be arriving next month, or maybe you in the future, maybe. So let's get into it. The first app is called Line, L-I-N-E, Line. Sometimes Line ID, but Line is the name of the app. And effectively it is the Thai equivalent of WhatsApp. It's also used in other Asian countries. I think the company might be Korean, so they maybe use it in Korea, I'm not sure. So Line is the predominant communication app that people use, more so than WhatsApp. Thai people may use WhatsApp if they've got business overseas or with foreigners or family or friends that are, from abroad. But most Thai people will not use WhatsApp. They will use Line, okay? They often use Facebook, Messenger and Instagram to communicate, but generally Line is going to be your best bet for speaking to colleagues, for speaking to friends, meeting new people. Have you got Line? Can I have your Line? That's the best way. That's going to be the highest probability of being able to connect with someone and communicate. It works in much the same way that WhatsApp does. You can message on it, you can call. A lot of the data plans don't have minutes. So on Line, of course, same as WhatsApp, you can call using the internet. So that's what I do. And it's great. It's really easy to use, and yeah, it's free, of course. So yeah, really recommend getting Line as your first app to help you communicate with everyone in Thailand. Okay, so number 2 is Grab, G-R-A-B, Grab. Okay, so Grab has many different kind of facets to it, but effectively the core idea, which I'm going to tell you about today, is the transport service. Okay, so it's like Uber, okay, except a lot cheaper. So it works, much the same way as Uber. You can set your location, set where you want to go. You can choose from a Grab car or a Grab bike. On days like this, I think getting a car might be worth that little bit of extra money, but normally getting on the back of a bike is quite a fun experience. They're all really experienced drivers and it's really cheap. So to get across the city, I could go to the other side of the city on a bike now, not that I would in the rain, but for less than £1, really cheap. And then a car will be maybe a quarter or a third or a half more expensive. With Grab, you can pay in cash, which is a really important thing to mention, because a lot of you, whether you're on holiday or whether you're moving over as a teacher, you won't have a Thai bank account. So you can either connect a foreign card, your UK card or US card, or you can select the pay in cash option. So when you finish your ride, you just pay the driver cash. So it's really useful, especially when you first arrive and you want to explore, you want to go here. But like I've mentioned in other videos, in the previous one about public transport, not just public transport, about transport, public transport is not the best, and you may not be ready to ride a bike on your first day, week, month in Thailand. So Grab is a fantastic option. I'm not going to go into it now, but they also have food delivery, like a courier service. They've got lots of different things. So you can order food there. You can, if you've got some documents you need taking, but you've got to go to school, you can do that. So Grab is a must. Grab, Line. Those are your 2 so far. The third one is quite fun, okay? This is called Foodpanda. Okay, I've just mentioned Grab has food delivery, but the difference between Grab and why I prefer Foodpanda is the majority of menus, I would say over 90% of the menus on Foodpanda are in English, which is fantastic. Whereas Grab might have more local options, but it's all in Thai. And like I'm going to mention an app in a minute that will help you with this, but it is just difficult to work it out, and it's already packaged nicely on Foodpanda. Let's talk about food delivery briefly. It is so much cheaper than anywhere in the West, than the UK, the US, Europe, and it's mostly really, really delicious. I always recommend going out to a restaurant if you can, because you get the whole experience. The food is fresh, you've got all the condiments on the table, you're getting to meet people and you're going to get that experience. But a day like this, maybe you don't want to go out in the rain, maybe you've had a long day at work or you're tired from the beach, okay? You can order Foodpanda. If you get Thai food like a pad siu or a pad kapao, like a noodle dish or a rice dish, you're looking at maybe £2, something like that, maybe a little bit less. And then of course you can get everything else on there for a variety of prices. You can get pizza, burgers, pasta, especially in big cities like Chiang Mai, Bangkok, Phuket. So it's great, you can get anything. Really, really good. And yeah, don't get it too much, but it's really great to have, especially when you're just kind of settling in and kind of getting used to things. And you can try stuff, you know, without the pressure of going to the restaurant. Oh, I really like this dish that I got on Foodpanda. Next time I'll go to the restaurant and try it there and learn how to order it. So yeah, Foodpanda is really great, really useful and delicious. So enjoy. When you order your first meal, think of Josh, say, yeah, thank you for that suggestion. Number 4 and number 5 are apps you may already have on your phone, but they are super important, so I'm going to talk about them nonetheless. The first one is Google Translate, okay? This is such a great tool to help you get out of the house, okay? And to help you immerse yourselves and try to communicate with people in the market, in the restaurant, everywhere. Because, you know, for me, I'm currently learning Thai, and I've been living in Thailand for over a year, back in 2022, something, long time ago anyway. So I picked up a fair amount of Thai. But when I see foreigners coming, I'm not trying to stand on my high horse, but come to a market stall, for example, and just throw English at a Thai person, and they're like, I don't know what you're saying. And I just find it, maybe disrespectful is too strong a word, but I just find it uncomfortable that, you know, how would you feel if you were working in a restaurant in your home country and some Thai person just came and blah, 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 spoke Thai? You'd be like, oh, I can't, sorry. So I think, yeah, I'm making 2 points. The first point is it's really important to try and learn just the basics. I'm not saying become fluent and learn everything, but just the basics. This one, that one, how much, thank you. You know, just try and get your head around the basics, and you'll find so much reward in it. You'll have little interactions that really make your day, and it's a fantastic thing to do. So learn the language as much as you can, and Google Translate will be a massive help in that. And of course, you know, you go to the market, you want to know what this is. You're not going to be there. I'm not even there, and I've been studying Thai for 5-6 months, okay? Not completely there anyway, I'm almost there. Using Google Translate, the speech function, where you can speak into it, they can speak into it. You can have conversations with people on a basic level, and that's fantastic. I mentioned about Grab, the menus, the Grab food, sorry. There's a menu in Thai, screenshot it, you can translate it. If you're in a restaurant, you can take a picture, you can translate all of the text. So it's really useful. Maybe an obvious one, but I thought I'd mention it and use it as a way to encourage you to learn as much Thai, even if you're here for a holiday. Just don't, if people speak English to you, go for it. Make sure you keep it simple, but it's much better. They'll be a lot more appreciative if you try, you know? Okay. And the last one is incredibly obvious, and I bet 95% of you have this already, but it's Google Maps. So I'm going to talk about why Google Maps is important, not just for the obvious stuff, okay? Because of course, how do you get around? Where's my hotel? Where's this temple? Where's this? Where's my school? Blah, 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 blah. Google Maps is crucial, and I'm sure you use it, or Apple Maps, or whatever form of maps you use. But what I use Google Maps for is for finding things, places to go, restaurants to eat at, bars to go to, temples in the countryside, waterfalls. I will just kind of look, search what I want, and because Thailand uses Google a lot, it's not banned, anything like that, like China. A lot of Westerners will have reviewed stuff, and also Thai people will have reviewed stuff, and Google translates everything already for you on your English phone or English speaking phone. So yeah, you can really get a good idea, even if it's just, okay, I'm in my hotel, what am I going to do tonight? Yeah, absolutely, just walk around. That's brilliant, and I love that. But maybe it's because I'm a planner, but I love just to explore, and then it makes my life so much easier. I can think, okay, Saturday morning I'm going to go and do this, and then I'm going to go and do this, I'm going to eat here, and then I'm going to wander around a bit, and I've got a plan. So I like that, and I just think you can really get to know your area with a bit more preparation. So combining that, you can, with the translate, you can be ready to go, not just kind of wandering aimlessly. Yeah, so Google Maps, obvious, Google Translate, obvious, but I've told you why, you might use them in a slightly different way. Okay, so I'll run through them one more time. We've got Line for communication, we've got Grab, predominantly for transport, but also food, courier services, and more that I can't think of off the top of my head. We have Foodpanda for those lazy evenings, even a lazy morning if you want some breakfast, cheap food, expensive food, every food you might possibly want. Of course you can pick up as well, which is a bit cheaper, 20% cheaper. You have Google Translate and Google Maps, and those 5 will get you a long way in Thailand, just as it is. And in a later video we can talk more about banking apps and money and things like that, but I just wanted to keep it to the first 5 that are really important when you land. So I hope that's really useful. I hope, maybe the Google ones are already on your phone, but the others, you can go on the App Store or the Play Store and get them ready for your trip to Thailand. But before we go, I just want to talk a little bit about this really exciting thing which is happening next month. Our teachers predominantly from the UK are coming to Thailand, landing in Thailand to start their teaching adventure. And they are coming up to Chiang Mai mid-October, and we will have 2 days of training. Let's hope the weather is a bit better, fingers crossed. We're going to be doing teacher training, cultural awareness training, many different things, as well as some kind of experiences going to temples, eating traditional food, and it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to meet them. I'm really excited, and I wanted to share that with you. If you are interested in coming to Thailand, you're running out of time for this term, but there's still a chance. But we do have placements kind of coming up in the new year as well, and potentially some for throughout the year. So if you're interested, just give me an email at josh@impact-teaching.com. You can email me there or head to our website. I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more great videos. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Sawadee krab. Bye bye krab.